What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I am coming at you with... I can talk again. It's amazing. Dokkan Battle, we're of course doing 30 times the world tournament. Now, I meant to bring this to you Friday. The wife and I went out and had a very, very good time that evening, and I apologize, just didn't have time, and I had to be up early the next morning, so it didn't happen. Meant to, but literally I just got upstairs and I passed out. But got up super early yesterday, we went out, we did some stuff with the family, came back, and we were without power. Turns out when the power came back on, it fried, just completely fragged my Wi-Fi router. And for those of you that don't know, griped to me in a couple of previous videos, I don't get 4G service in the basement. We live out in the woods, y'all. My neighbors have stills and ranges, alright? That's how in the woods. Like, when you see a stereotypical picture of, like, Georgia, like, not Atlanta, Georgia, that's where we live. So, yeah. So, long story short, finally got everything set back up. I am reinstalling the server, so hopefully we can do some streaming later on this evening, is the goal. I have all the drivers and everything set up. I have the image set up. I just have to reinitialize it because... Anyway, network security reasons. So, that's all you need to know. So, we're working on it. Hopefully tonight. That is my goal at the moment. But for the meantime, we are just running the 30 times difficulty in the World Tournament. You guys have probably long since done this. If you haven't... Unless you have a really, really amazing team, I don't recommend doing 30 times. 30... God damn it. See, this kind of... This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Alright, who has the best defenses? I really wish I had some more Ghost Ushers, but I wasted them the first day. I was Ghost Ushering like mad, and I didn't plan it very well. Alright. Keeping those two together will really be the best benefit. Let's see. It's not going to do me any good. This is literally the worst possible scenario. The literal worst possible scenario. Alright. Let's get rid of him, because Broly can't hit him very hard. There we go. And no one in the next rotation should be able to do too much damage. I'm not worried about Broly. God Tanks will probably take him out, so let's just hit Godku. Well, no, actually, let's get rid of him. Alright, always plan for the future. Always plan for the future. Take a little damage here, won't be too much, because we did King Yama. The way I choose to run, I know a lot of people were saying, use this lead, use that lead, use this lead, use that lead. Remember, guys, and I didn't do a team building video this time, the teams that I build are 110% built solely and strictly to benefit my Broly units. As you can see, even right now, it is not optimal, but if I do this, I can get Broly super off. I have maybe once this entire tournament come across a situation where I just flat couldn't get a super attack off. I don't need his U super, whatever. He should still finish it. So yeah, the long and the short of it is, yes, I could probably get more health and more this and more that and more other things by running another lead. The reason I don't run the Rose lead is because he is a villain-only lead, and I really need some Super Saiyan Link skills to boost Broly. Broly one-shots just about everyone right about now, even at 30 times. If I have difficulty with someone, if I'm up against like El Armaj and Vegeta, if I put him in the middle of all my Super Saiyans, he'll do a good job. Now, the other thing that I've done recently is I swapped out some of the strength types that had good benefits Alright, what am I doing here? I need to get rid of Buhan, and I need to get rid of him fast. I'm not going to be able to do that. Yeah. Alright. Boom. Okay. Buhan is the one I'm really, really worried about here, but I do think he should be dead by now. No. No, he won't. He won't. He will not. Alright, I'll have to do this again. Alright, hopefully I don't have any problems with Broly. Literally, this is the worst possible deck I can get. It is a possibility. It's not a lot of fun when it happens, but you know, it's workable. It's 100% workable. It is item heavy. My runs are very, very item heavy, like I was saying. And they are 100% built about getting off Broly's super attacks. That is it. Well, that, and I added, as you can see, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and God Tanks into my rotations. And the reason is because a lot of people run a lot of agility now, because Broly is such a huge character. So what that does is that blocks a lot of the agility characters. Whenever I pull them, I could throw them in the front of, you know, whatever, Rose or Majito or whatever, and they do a really, really, really good job of preventing me from taking a huge amount of damage. Alright. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. I don't need to get his super attack up, I just need to block with him. And then Broly will finish up the job. There we go. Boom. That is all this is about. It is just 100% the Broly show. Because of that, I don't have a lot of health. That happens. But let's be real, when you're at 30 times, if someone super attacks you, you're done. You're absolutely done. And you already know who the heavy hitters are. If you see a Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta, you want to take them out quickly. You see Mass Saiyan, you want to take them out quickly. You see any LRs, you want to take them out quickly. If I see a team that's that big, I immediately start doing damage mitigation, and I work on getting Broly out there ASAP. I've not run across a situation yet where I have needed both Brolys, but that is the way the team is tuned. Oh, beautiful. Done. Ain't even worried about it now. Now, the only time that we really start getting a little paranoid is semifinals and especially finals. When it comes to finals, if I have a bad draw like this, I am sweating bullets. I'm going to use probably every item I've got. That is the downside to the team that I run. The upside is you see what's happening right now. There are no survivors. As soon as Broly takes off, there's nothing. Every single thing is about boosting his attack. If I did run a Rose lead, like I was saying before, it would only be a 50% lead. He's a 90% lead. So when I'm running two Brolys, rather than having I would almost be hitting half as hard. It just, for my team, doesn't make sense. I know a lot of people do it. For my team, just not a lot of sense. Because most of my team also are heroes. There are just not enough Super Saiyan villains to build a significantly powerful team, at least in that regard. And again, my opinion. You could build an amazing team with Rose. You absolutely could. You would have way more health than I have at any given time. You could survive a lot more hits than I can. But I opt to spend a lot of items. Items are super, super cheap, especially since Bulma comes around before every single tournament. I try, and I didn't do it this time around, I try to run an entire stamina run at least once a day whenever she's around. Haven't been good about it lately, but that's the goal. And the reason being is because, frankly, she just has awesome items. I need that for Broly, that's alright. Alright, now this is bad. So, to let you guys know, whenever you see this, start thinking mitigate damage. That's all you should be doing. And if I put him there, anytime that you give someone the type advantage, they will super attack you. It's not a matter of if, it's not a matter of, oh, will they? You are going to get super attacked. End of story. There's no nice, you know, there's no, oh, maybe they won't, oh, hopefully they will, blah, blah, blah. No. Prepare for the pain. That's it. That said, it's 5, it's 5. It's at least a super attack. I'm going to take out him. Yeah, should be good. Now, I'm not getting off anything with Rose, but as you can see, all I'm going to do is drop down Key. I melt my Rose in the next rotation, so I can transform all that into Strength. This will work. And so long as we don't get hit too hard, which we shouldn't, we'll be fine. Okay. Only 4,600. Beautiful. If I had not Bobbit, he would have super attacked me. Period. Period. I probably didn't need to use my King Yama, but I still have like 200 of them. Or some insane number. It's just not... I had no benefit by gambling on that. Alright, so yes, I'm going to go ahead and use Poir. You see, like I said, this is very item heavy. This is one of my more item heavy runs. This happens every once in a while. It's not... You know, it is not a thing to be ashamed about. If you use items, whatever. That's what they're there for. I know a lot of people find, you know, some insane pride in, oh, I ran a completely item-free run. Good for you. It's not the way I choose to gamble, but hey, what do I know? I've already taken 5 losses this tournament, so who knows? You know, it's all about what works for you. That's legit all this is about. All right, looks like he wiped out that guy. There we go, 1.5. So this is just the way that I choose to play it. I've got an LR Broly, I've got an LR Broly friend, and that's amazing. Now, what's going to be interesting? I know a lot of people to play the game this way. They put their Broly out there in the front to try to encourage other people to send their Brolys up. What do you guys think? Will the release of Strength Janemba be the end? Virtually, not complete end, but at least virtually the end of Broly Friends. I know I, for one, if I'm able to pull Strength Janemba, that's it. My Broly's going in my team, and it's going to become all about the Strength type villains. That's it. See, this is semis, isn't it? I can do an SA10. I can do an SA10 in semis. So what do you guys think? Do you think that's the end of Friend Brolys? I think it will be. I think Friend Brolys will become a very, very rare thing after that. Alright. Ooh, piece of candy. There we go. I want... Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, I'll play you a game. I got everything I wanted. I don't see a huge amount of other things to fart around with. I've got full health. Lego. Alright, I need... Yeah, I don't want to fart around with anyone else. He hits hard. I'm a little afraid of what he's going to do. I'll make a decision here in a minute. I meant to... That's fine. That's fine. That will work. Alright. You know, just because I'm paranoid. I know Mass Saiyan hits crazy hard. He doesn't have type advantage, but I am absolutely paranoid about him hitting. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't necessary, but... Again, if you guys... One thing you guys will figure out about me, if you don't have it already, I like to play it very safe. I probably... Like, I was holding my breath, because I was like, oh crap, should I have used a Baba? If I see an agility first, or anyone with type advantage first, or an LR, I assume that's what that... I can almost bet on that being case in point. That is going to be a super attack. Not anymore. And I'm going to heal, because sometimes I hit for 100k, even though... So, let's do this. And that. Yes, I didn't have type advantage, but he double attacks sometimes. And just in the event of such an emergency, that. Alright. Go away, Pinterest. I need to turn off those notifications completely. Alright. So yeah, basically, I just keep drying this on the ground. I love this 90% boost. I absolutely cannot get enough of that. Even if I have to use Broly's double attack to finish off, that's fine. It still is more than enough. When I was using Rose, there were so many times where Broly just didn't finish the job. He was just weakling. It was just no fun. Absolutely no fun whatsoever. So, in my opinion, running a Broly lead is way, way, way better. Strength Janemba will fix that. Strength Janemba will change that entirely. Strength Janemba will become my lead of choice if I pull him. And you guys know, I really, really, really... I've been talking about him for a while. I want him. I'm looking forward to him like you would not believe. You know, so I always choose an SA20 Broly. I have my items I like. Not a lot of thought goes into this anymore. It's very autonomous. Alright. Good, I like facing this team. The only thing I worry about is if Mass Saiyan is in the front, which doesn't look like he is. Looks like he might be good. Mass Saiyan does love to super attack. But he has that 10k passive, so that makes sense. Ugh! LR Gohan, you prick. Alright. It's a super rare occasion. I'm just going to use a Baba because I do not trust that situation. Yeah, if I put Rose and Black together, I would basically only need one key between them. But it's not worth because I need to take out Black. LR Goku is the next on the list. So I'm not worried about that. And that. Boom. Now I've got Broly between the two Super Saiyan 4 and God Tanks. That won't be a problem. I didn't see how much he got hit for. Ooh, additional attack. Good, 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 good. Oh, damn. It was not a super, though. Ooh, that stings. Alright. Don't freeze. There we go. Sorry I froze there for a moment. That's why I need to get the other system running, is because my laptop's nearly 10 years old, guys. It is on its last freaking legs. Alright. He has type advantage. That should be enough. It is. And God thanks just for the cleanup in case. And we're good. 30 times. And that was a heavy run for me. That was a very item heavy run. Usually I only require a few. That was not a shining moment in 30 times history. But it goes to show you why I say 30 times, unless you have a phenomenal team, is just not worth. Absolutely not worth. You have to be very, very cautious. I would almost go back to 20 with this team and just wreck face. But I'm a glutton for punishment. And I like the challenge. Don't get mad when I take an L. I mean, I do a little bit when it's silly. As you can see, I've only got 6 wins in a row this time around. I don't get too mad when I lose. I mean, I get agitated, but you know, I already know that if I went back down to 20 or even 25, it'd be much, much, much easier. So 20, the only time I had to worry about... Let's restore stamina. At 20, the only time... You know what we'll do real quick? We'll do a quick summon. I don't really want to spend the stones, but I'm going to anyway. I really, really, really... There's so many things in here that I want, but I really want an LR Broly, and I need to do some summons on that too. I'm going to do a real quick summon, guys. Just because you guys love to see summons. If you want to do this along with me, pause me, take your finger, and do whatever you got to do. Tap on the screen. Pull down. Don't change, baby. Just stay base. Stay base. And he changed. Damn it. Super Saiyan 3? No 3. Damn. Alright, it's going to be crap. Yeah. Fart. That puts me over, doesn't it? Nope, just on the cusp. Alright. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to go do some more grinding on this tournament. That's going to be the video. Guys, let me see where I'm at in ranking. I didn't get to play it all yesterday. I was totally off yesterday. So, for me to still be under 5,000 is just like... Feels good, man. Feels real, real good. Alright, so to get under 2,500, I need another 5 mil, so... Working on it. Working on it. I'll be grinding all night tonight. I might pull an all-nighter. I don't know yet. I really got to make up yesterday. So, that's 30 times, guys. Comment below. Let me know what your rank currently is in the tournament. Where you're at and all that stuff. And I will be posting... Always follow the Birdman and the Booker. Because, obviously Twitter and Facebook. Because when I do get the system set up, when I start live streaming, I will make a post about it. It will probably be very, very late tonight if it happens. I got to see how the network goes and all that stuff. So like I said, I had to rebuild this whole damn thing from scratch today. So we will see. Fingers crossed. Stay tuned, Birdman. Yo, Booker. I will post there and let you guys know if I do wind up streaming. Other than that, I'll lay your asses out tomorrow with more tournament goodness. Until then, good luck.